Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a word that gets thrown around all the time, especially online, but almost never gets clearly defined: anti-Mormon. But what is an anti-Mormon anyways? Seriously, what does that even mean? You know, I've been called an anti-Mormon sometimes, maybe you have too, but no one, absolutely no one, has ever given me a solid, consistent definition of what that term actually means. I hear people like Cardin Ellis, Jacob Hansen, or random faithful members on Twitter or Reddit whine that they're tired of the anti-Mormons, or that the anti-Mormons are at it again. Okay, but what are they even talking about? I mean, am I an anti-Mormon because I don't believe most of the church's truth claims? If that's the case, then like 99.9% of the world would be considered anti-Mormon, because everyone from Buddhists to Presbyterians to atheists rejects gold Bibles and magic rocks. I mean, that can't be what they mean, right? So maybe it's about being critical of the LDS Church. So if I post one critical tweet about the LDS Church, am I now an anti-Mormon? If I post 2, or is it 10? Is there some secret threshold? Do you become an anti-Mormon after your 100th tweet, like unlocking a badge? Let's be honest, lots of people have posted critical content about Mormonism, but they're not labeled as anti-Mormon. So why do some people get called out and others don't? I mean, is it about tone? Is it about intent? Or is it just whether the church feels uncomfortable? And here's what really confuses me. Faithful members insist that we refer to them using their preferred names and titles. You know, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Not Mormons, not LDS Church, not the Mormons. I mean, okay, I got it. But then those same people refuse to use the labels that critics use for themselves. Listen, people like me usually describe ourselves as post-Mormon or ex-Mormon or just church critics. But instead of referring to us by what we want to be called, instead we're smeared with the term anti-Mormon. It's honestly dehumanizing, and I guess that's the point. It paints critics as bitter, angry, or even dangerous. See, you don't call Catholics anti-Protestant because they disagree with Martin Luther, right? You don't call Muslims anti-Christian for believing in a different prophet. But if you criticize the beloved prophet Joseph Smith, boom, you're an anti-Mormon. I mean, give me a break. Now, I get it. The term anti-Mormon feels powerful. It makes the person on the receiving end seem like a bigot. And I guess that's the point. It's a nasty form of ad hominem argument. The church and pseudo-apologists want to conflate criticism of Mormonism with hatred of Mormons themselves. But those are absolutely not the same thing. Being anti-Mormonism is not the same as being anti-Mormon. Now, let's take a quick step backwards. Let's compare the term anti-Mormon to anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is real. It's violent. It's hatred directed at Jewish people. It's led to real harm of individuals and even death. But criticizing the religion of Judaism or Israel's government doesn't necessarily make someone anti-Semitic. Now, likewise, criticizing the LDS Church's history, doctrine, or current leadership isn't hatred of the generally good people in the pews. It's criticism of an institution, not an attack on individuals. Now, here's what's really frustrating. There's no consistent standard. The term anti-Mormon gets weaponized selectively. And if you're a critic with a big following, or if your argument really hits a nerve, well, then you get the label. But if you're a quiet doubter, or you post respectfully, well, maybe you're safe for now. But again, who decides who's an anti-Mormon? Is it the church's public relations department? Is it apologists with podcasts? Is there some kind of a committee of second anointed bigwigs out there reviewing tweets? Because as far as I can tell, the term anti-Mormon is just a way to shut down the conversation and poison the well. It's a thought-terminating cliche. So let me ask again, who or what is an anti-Mormon? Is it someone who just doesn't believe? Or is it someone who criticizes just a little too much? Or is it someone who has a big influence? Or is it someone who posts one too many spicy memes? Or is it just anyone that the church wants to dismiss? Because if we're going to have an honest conversation, we need honest definitions. Let's stop hiding behind ad hominem labels. Let's start engaging with ideas, not slurs. So, to the faithful Latter-day Saints watching, if you use the term anti-Mormon, please define it in the comments of this particular video and define it consistently while you're at it. And to everyone else out there, what do you think? What does anti-Mormon actually mean? Again, drop a comment, share this video, and let's talk about it. I'll see you next time on the Mormon News Roundup.
Huge thanks for watching Mormon News Roundup. Truly one of the best, maybe the best. My good friend D. Vase, fantastic guy, doing incredible work. Remember, no unhallowed hand can stop the Mormon News Roundup from progressing. Like, subscribe. Everyone's saying it's a must-watch.